Hello everyone, this is Team 86, and before I start narrating this battle, I'd just like to take a moment to say Happy Holidays to all you watching this. Though of course, no one really cares about the holiday itself, they just care about getting presents. So I hope you guys all get what you want. Now going to this video, as you can see on my side of the field, I have a baton passing team. My usual lead for this team is Totem Pole the Xatu with Magic Bounce. And what that does, it ensures that entry hazards do not enter my side of the field, so Smeargle's Focus Sash can never be broken so long as it comes in right after Xatu. And basically the point of Xatu leading is to set up screens in a tailwind so Smeargle can easily just get the first few boosts up, which is always essential in any baton passing team. So he's going to go for Fire Blast, and unfortunately for him he misses. That's great for me because I'll be able to set up a Tailwind and then also get up dual screens. With the light screen up, the Fire Blast is just barely 2-hit KO. He gets a crit there, but obviously that doesn't matter. Now, since the Tailwind is still up, I can outspeed the Ninetales, go for the Spore, and then just set up right in his face. So he goes to sleep. And now I'm able to... No, just kidding actually. He wakes up first turn, which is pretty annoying. And then he goes for the Hidden Power Fighting, which is kind of common on Ninetales to fight Tyrannitars. So I'm going to go for the Shift Gear, get a whole bunch of speed and some attack. And I'm going to put this thing right back to sleep. Now, the light screen will wear off, so I definitely don't want to stay in here. So we're going to Vaporeon, but Ninetales wakes up first turn again. Though, luckily, he still goes for Hidden Power Fighting, and it does nothing. So I go for Sub, expecting him to switch, but I'm like, oh wait, these things always have Solar Beam. But I know from past experience that my Vaporeon can live at least one. And look at that, it only does 47%. That's a 3-hit KO from full health. Now, obviously, I do not want to stay in, so I need a baton pass out. But luckily for me, he's gonna switch out too, so I don't have to worry about taking any solar beams to the face. I don't have anything else that wants to deal with the Venusaur, so I'm gonna Mrs. Mime, and I'm thinking that he's gonna want to switch since I could easily one-hit KO it with Psychic, but it actually stays in and goes for the Sleep Powder. I guess it was thinking it could outspeed me, but I do have 2 speed boosts, and Mr. Mime is pretty fast. So now he's just gonna keep trying to whittle my health down until I die so that all my boosts go. So the Sludge Bombs are doing really nothing, but Mrs. Mime is refusing to wake up. So I'm just sitting here like, Mrs. Mime, this is not the time for sleeping on the battlefield. And then she finally wakes up, gets a Calm Mind up, get my special defense raised. Sludge Bomb does nothing, but of course I get poisoned. So I'm going to have to switch out unless I want to die. So I gotta go out back into Vaporeon, which is a very risky play on my part, since it goes for the Giga Drain, and I live with 2 HP. And this is another risky play. He's probably thinking, yeah, I got this in the bag, I'll just outspeed this Vaporeon, kill it with Giga Drain, and then that's it with the baton passing. But I actually outspeed, go for the stored power, and one-shot it. My guess is that this Venusaur maybe had some HP investment since it does double its speed in the sun, so maybe he thought he might as well put some investment in defenses. That's my best guess. I also have max speed on this Vaporeon. Okay, so I do have to switch out since, I don't want to die. So I switch out into Gliscor, and he goes for Outrage, and it does 17%. So I'll easily be able to set up a sub, not have it broken, and set up Hone Claw. And what Hone Claw does, it raises your attack and accuracy. And why I have that instead of something else is that Delibird's ability Hustle, in exchange for raising attack, it also lowers your accuracy by 20%. So every 100% accurate move will just be like a Stone Edge, which sucks. So I'm setting up in this thing's face, and then he thinks that he can set up in my face, but I showed to him that I actually have the taunt, and then he ends up trying to go for the Dragon Dance. which is pretty funny. Now I know that this thing can't do anything to me, and I'm predicting him to switch into something else. So as he switches out, I baton pass, and he goes into Gliscor, which is the perfect moment to send out the beast Delibird. Now you see this thing? One of the most sturdy physical walls in the entire OU metagame. Say hello to stab Ice Punch to the face. Yeah. Then he sends out Infernate, but I'm like, LOL, Aerial Ace, you're dead. And then he sends out Kingdra, Ice Punch again, critical hit doesn't even matter because Delibird is a rape train with no brakes. He sends in Heatran, I go for the Brick Break, but actually lives with 4 HP. Luckily, I had baton passed a sub to Delibird, so the Fire Blast is fine with me. Then he sends in Ninetales after Heatran dies, and Ninetales just gets completely raped. And this guy's team just got completely demolished by Delibird. So if you thought this video was cool or interesting or slightly above average, then be sure to subscribe because I'll definitely have more videos after this. And until then, I'll see you then.